How you doing?
Pleasure.
Absolutely.
All right, so where are we here today?
All right, well, we are e-rev. We are a broadcasting company for online gaming, for shopcasting.
Okay.
All right, so I guess introduce you guys.
All right, let me know if the camera's going to roll right now.
Yeah, we're right now.
Or are we prepping?
We're already going.
We're going right now.
Oh, man.
We have no prep. We do everything improv.
Nice.
So.
All right, so Dimitri and I are part of a group called Content and Technology within Nvidia.
Awesome.
We work with game companies to make sure their games are as awesome as possible, where people are just going to fall off their chair and say, holy bleep. And, you know, we want to deliver experiences that will enable people to want to buy the latest and greatest hardware, and usually that's with Nvidia processors. And in this case here, as people are now crowding over, this is what we call the Tegra. It's a system on a chip, but it's also the platform. And there's all kinds of cool games. And in some cases, if you see over there, that's what's called Dungeon Defender. And there's a PlayStation 3 there and everything. There's a reason for that. This is really cool. So here, it was originally for PC and PlayStation 3. The exact same game on Tegra, on this tablet. And you can play online multiplayer at the exact same time. I mean, how cool is that?
That is neat.
Yeah.
It brings back the first words that you said. I mean, when you said, hey, we make stuff to make you say, oh, and those were the same things that came to my mind as I walked in this booth. I was like, oh, really? So, I mean, you hit the head, the nail right on the head there with what you guys do. And it's just pretty neat.
And obviously, and of course you have phones here, dual core, but awesome battery life, and you know the efficiency of the processor enables to be in standby mode for days. But then you can play these games on here as well. So it also has, you see the video right there. It's outputting via HDMI from the phone in full 1080p HD.
Oh wow!
So you can play the game in 1080p, you can watch 1080p videos. So really, this is kind of your do everything, right?
Yeah.
The name PC is kind of like a PC, that that's the synonymous of it. But it means personal computer. And faster functioning gaming, when things like this that you can carry around are going to be the most personal computing devices. And so we want to be there. Of course, our bread and butter and our true love also is GeForce, not to be neglected. So as you can see over here, we have awesome games for every usage, whether it's notebooks, whether it's 3D, stereoscopic 3D, everything anyone wants. So here we have Bulletstorm by EA in Epic. Looks awesome in 3D actually. If you put them on, you want to put them on? Put them on. No. This is fantastic.
Oh wow.
That just popped. I mean,
It does. It's a lot of stuff coming out. I mean, I've seen a lot of 3D stuff where it's just kind of half there. You're like, oh, well, it's okay, no big difference. But it's like stuff's like flying at you.
Yes.
The recoil of the gun is like.
So we work with a lot of game companies to enable real true stereoscopic 3D. Most of the work is done on our driver, so there's very little that needs to be done.
Oh, watch out, there's a guy about to hit you. Dude's coming at you, dude. I didn't want you to go down.
Can you imagine like a zombie game or something where the axe is flying towards your face? Yeah, this is insane.
Well, the other thing is with the interface, it's also go along with like all the action.
Right.
So you have like, as the GUI is like going with whatever movement you're going, which is awesome.
Absolutely. So there's over 500 games existing today that support this technology, because most of the work is done on the driver. So we have all kinds of other cool stuff. Here's another thing. Obviously now we support multi-monitor for a while now. Here we support 3 monitors, but you can do it in portrait mode, still in the 16:9 aspect ratio, and here we have StarCraft 2. I mean, that's pretty cool, when you're, I don't know for what usage you'd have it, but it's just cool, right? So what we try to do is people have their vision of the game, and we'll help them make it as awesome and as compatible and perform as well as possible. But then we want to, facilitate some other different angles in which they can present their game for some gamers who might want to experience that. So whether it's triple display, whether it's 3D stereoscopic, physical simulation, accurate, running on the GPU, all these things, this is the culmination of all the work we do with game companies to make this awesome check out a few other cool ones?
Yeah.
Might as
All
well.
right, let's go. So earlier we showed you StarCraft 2 in 3D, but in portrait mode, 16 by now. Now we're going to take 3 displays in regular, 316 by 9s. And this is Guild Wars 2 in 3D, and we call it surround mode. So 3D vision surround. I mean, you can just see the entire world, much more immersive, much more detailed, and in many cases it gives you an advantage because you can see stuff that other people may have a more limited view vantage point of what's going on in the world.
It's kind of like cheating.
Yeah, actually, that's up to the game company. If it's a competitive game, they can disable it if it's multiplayer or whatever. But yeah, so we have, Dungeon Siege over there is also in 3D. Actually, we have another Guild Wars over there. We have Crisis 2. One of the most anticipated games, as you know, March 22nd. That's going to also support 3D as well as 3D surround. What we're finding is this, that gamers are gamers. They're going to play the game, whether it's console, PC, mobile device. But with these additional enhancements, we're finding a lot of people buying the game twice or spending more for it to experience it more in a different way, right? And just like you'll see a movie on, say, VHS and then on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever, it's just a cooler thing, different feel, right? So if the gamers love it and they find it valuable and they're going to spend money for it and enjoy it, if the game companies can put the extra work and then get compensated and rewarded for that, then the world's going to be a better place, right? And that will continue fostering better innovation through technology and creativity. And that's kind of what we have here. There you have World of Warcraft, in full 3D surround. So if Blizzard players are going to spend, $20 a month, and countless pets and items, the investment for 3 displays is nothing, given the investment they make in their lives and their time. So, all these guys believe in it, we believe in it, and we're excited about it.
It's came a long way gaming has. I mean, we're far beyond that Nintendo hand.
Oh yeah, Power Glove.
The Power Glove, yes.
Yeah,
we are way beyond the Power Glove now. So, but it's little things like that that lead to that next step. So,
absolutely.
I'd like to consider this leading into the next step because there'll be something later on that comes out that's going to be.
Okay.
Obviously, we are the technology company. The game companies are the creative talents. So we obviously it's a marriage of art and science and technology. And so we're always working with the key game companies around the world to ask them what they want in our next processors, in our next platform. What do they want us to enable? And vice versa. So obviously we can't talk about cool stuff quite yet, but I think there's plenty here for at PAX for people who come out here to get their fill and and come check out our mobile devices, 3D. We have a 103-inch TV in full stereoscopic up front. Crisis 2, check it out. I mean, there's just a swarm of eye candy for everyone to enjoy. So,
what's the next show that you guys are going to that maybe we can, get people to experience?
Well, consumers are our key, and gamers are our mutual customers, just like for the game company. So we'll be just about anywhere that anyone wants us to be. So everything from the smallest to the largest. So obviously PAX is a great show, and we'd like to continue supporting the people who attend as well. So.
All right then, man.
All right.
Thanks for having us today. Thanks for showing us all your goodies.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate it.